Okay, kids.
Let's begin.
First and foremost, I have a bit of an announcement. A while back, some of you might remember that I offered the following. I've not even had the opportunity yet to check that email account. So that means somebody has won or earned Nitro seniors, charged up, knocked out, groovy, cuckoo, wind in her hair. 22 pages of what?
Funk, that's why.
Tuning guide. The second thing. Real soon I'm going to announce where this tuning guide is housed for anyone to view, but I'll do so right smack in the middle of some random video. It could be this video, who knows? Regardless, are you ready to learn about some advanced clutch tuning techniques? Meanwhile, I'm gonna go watch boxing. Hell yeah. Enjoy this show. First thing I'm going to do is a live reaction video to that monstrous, villainous, barbaric LRP. I would say hands down that LRP is the top engine manufacturer that newbies are exposed to when they first begin looking for aftermarket engines. In fact, I can attribute much of its popularity due to folks like old 97 LSS, who was a long-standing forum member in that
Whack-ass forum.
And of course, being a top proponent for that engine, he has definitely sparked the interest of newbies. And why not, right? If you read things that an engine, is so powerful that it's difficult to keep a buggy's front wheels on the ground on grass, because of course that buggy couldn't handle that LRP. This is what newbies look for. I mean, we get into this hobby to rock and roll, right? So who doesn't like
Kick-ass power.
So you can only imagine my interest, seeing as many of you actually know that I have the same manufacturer buggy, OFNA, and have actually driven, we're at the time twice, recognized as the most powerful nitro engine in the world. And both times they were modified. I mean, literally, it was widely known you were going to be hard-pressed to get a more powerful engine.
I never came close to doing wheelies on grass.
Again, I had quite a bit of interest. This is when my interest peaked, seeing that he had put out a video with his LRP, albeit in a Savage. Still, I wanted to see if it were true. So in these situations, as I've documented before, it's always best to do your initial analysis. And I will essentially walk you guys through what I'm seeing and hearing, just as if it were my own vehicle, right? I mean, an analysis is an analysis is an analysis. Before we do this, I want to ensure that people understand I have no vested interest. Consequently, what you'll see me do is, within my video editor, I'm going to grab the clip and then simply swipe and pick any random spot. I don't know how I can be more fair. So here's your peek behind the curtain. I grab the clip, I swipe, select, and here we go. For all you haters out there, this is your opportunity
To shut me up.
That a perfect example of choking down
I mean, seriously, in a bizarre way, I'm kind of impressed. I don't know if I could choke down my RPMs like that if I tried. So, I don't know. I am feeling some kind of way about that because that's the LRP that your off in a buggy could not handle. Alright, listen, stop the music. I know, we clown around a lot on this channel and have fun. But I'm being extremely serious here when I say, old LSS 97, are you feeling okay? Or anyone who might perhaps know him, can you give us some, well, to be candid, some intel on your mental state? I'm unsure whether perhaps you're a pathological liar or you have some distorted view of reality with respect to your capabilities within this hobby. But listen, my brother, whatever it is, like I said, no one here is going to make fun of you, no one on that forum, because I won't allow it. Come clean with it, it is what it is. It's, like I wasn't kidding when I say this is not personal. So if in all candor, if you do have some kind of a mental condition that distorts your view of the type of shit you're really rolling out there, we will understand. We're not no bully types, okay? Otherwise,
Let's keep it cracking.
but your shit does suck, and you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. That's the facts.
Fuck everything else.
Hey man, let's talk about what it's not, alright? Because we're doing this analysis thing, and we know it's obviously not tuned. What the symptom is the RPMs are being severely choked down. But why? I know. It's a matter of, do you understand why? In other words, we have to rule out what we know it's not, so we can focus on possibilities.
Oh, here's a shocker. He was wrong about something.
It's not your gearing. Your gearing's not going to cause
That shit.
The next thing we consider, seeing specifically that the RPMs are being choked to death, is the pipe. Now see here he's running a low CHT pipe. I know very little about that pipe, to be honest with you. I can see, however, just by the length of the pipe, that it's obviously a torque pipe. Still, I have run multiple pipes in multiple vehicles, including the Savage, as in the Savage I run at least 20 different pipes, and just like with gearing, a pipe cannot make that much of an impact, meaning you're not going to have put a high-speed pipe in and then suddenly the engine tunes itself. Facts. So, once we rule out the pipe and we rule out the gearing, other ancillary items will come by de facto. The single object on an RC vehicle that will directly affect the engine, as I've mentioned multiple times, is
The clutch.
while we are talking about acceleration in this context, the clutch is always having an effect on the engine. So now that we understand it is the clutch, what is it the clutch is not doing? Tell you this. There's only one way to answer that question. Just one. I realize there are a few of you, I'm sure, who are ready to dive right into the deep end at this point, but it's an easy way to drown. My philosophy on this, I guess, is I think it's best to kind of baby step your way through this, get a strong understanding of the basic principles. So stick with me because I promise, like I said, I'm about to go rat-a-tat his out with respect to clutch tuning videos. Oh, and by the way, WordPress will be the repository for my tuning guide. More details on that to come soon. So how about we end this with a little quick example of a tale of two clutches. See if you can hear the most important thing about the clutch. For those who are really down with it, we can discuss our feelings and talk about what we just saw. One vehicle had very poor acceleration, the other vehicle had good acceleration. Like I said,
If it turns out you've been fooling